So maybe you know who I am, maybe you don't know who I am, but I've been doing this health thing, this weight loss thing, this running thing, this fitness thing, this diet thing for years now. And I'm overweight and I haven't really run much lately, even though I, ironically enough, wrote a book about running that I published a few years ago. But this is going to be sort of a starting point for a different project because my wife had gastric bypass surgery. She had a revision to that gastric bypass surgery, and all through that, she's lost a shitload of weight. Awesome, good job. I haven't lost any weight. I haven't lost any weight. I mean, we initially dieted before she did the plan. We've yo-yoed. I got up to 228 pounds. That was my highest amount. Right now, as of this morning, and I'll show you the numbers in a second, but I'm down to 188.6. Okay, that's not bad. I was 202 pounds back in October, I think it was. October, November maybe? No, October. Um, and I've lost some weight. I had a physical a couple of weeks ago. My doctor was like, hey, that's awesome. You're losing weight. You're moving in the right direction. But then the holidays happen and things stall out. So what I'm going to try to do is over the next few months, I'm going to post occasionally, try to sort of keep track of where I'm going with things. But I'm writing a new book on supporting your partner who's going through a gastric bypass recovery, so post surgery, and how you can make that work for you. Because there are so many different resources that your partner's going to receive, but there's so much of that you can just sort of tag along with. You can do the same things. You can live in that same space together, eating wise, and you can reap all the benefits. Your partner's the one that's having the surgery. That doesn't mean that you don't have the opportunity to restrict yourself from eating the same way based on the fact that your partner can't eat that way anymore. But you can, but you don't have to. That's the whole point. There are so many things that you can do that are going to make you feel better, that are going to make you think better, that are going to make you perform better, that are going to make you look better. I mean, it's just a no-brainer. And it's taken me years to figure this out. I mean, years to figure this out. And in the last few weeks, unfortunately, it's the absolute worst time of the year to try to do this stuff. You've got Christmas, you've got Thanksgiving, you've got New Year's, you get all those holidays where they focus around eating, around not really having to think about what you're putting in your, system as far as carbohydrates, alcohol, things like that. So starting, this next year, I think we'll be able to really jump into it better. But I've really sort of been trying to get things moving in the right direction already, so that by the time tomorrow, January 1st, that magical reset day that everybody has, by the time that comes around, I'll feel better about where I'm at with things. But I want to be accountable. That's the thing. So I want to start talking about what I'm doing. I want to start documenting that, and I really want to start making sure that that's actually working, that I'm proving that it does what it's supposed to do. Because if it doesn't, then I'm just sort of blowing smoke. I'm basically losing weight, but I'm not doing it in a way that I can back up with science or with fact. There are plenty of YouTubers out there that are like, hey, just do this, just do these magical couple of exercises and you're going to burn fat off of your ass, off of your stomach, off of your love handles, and then you'll be good to go. Oh, you got flabby arms, take care of it this way. That's not the way it works. There's a whole lot to it. And that's why in my running book, I talked about all of the different things that contribute to running fitness. It's not just get out and add mileage. There are other things that you do. So that's what this is going to be about these next couple of months. And then that's going to culminate with, with the book that I'm working on right now, which is that support for your spouse who's going through, the post-bypass recovery, but also how you can make that work for you. So to be continued on that. But again, where we want to start, just to make sure that I'm being honest, is not with my email. We're going to start with this. So this is, I don't know if you can see it, but those are my numbers. And I actually am keeping track of bust and band as well, which are chest measurements, because I think that chest fat is a very important thing, especially for guys when you're trying to lose weight. But my wife and I are both keeping track of all kinds of stuff. So we've got ketosis that we're trying to track on. That's her now saying that she likes Built Bars. Ketone test strips, those are urine strips. We have a Garmin scale. I have a Omron fat loss monitor, which is not really good information. But the point is, I've got all that data. So I'm going to continue to compile that data. I'm going to continue to look at what I'm doing. I'm going to continue to share what I'm doing. I'm going to continue to make sure that I document how those individual things are impacting me, so that by the end of all this, when I get down to my goal weight, which is not an if but a when, because I'm very committed to it right now, I'll have some good information that hopefully I can share out and maybe change a life or two. So stay tuned. We'll have some more coming up, some more videos on where things are at, and yeah, have a good new year.